This evening, while watching my grandson, he has a thing about throwing stuff, so I really did put all my artifacts away, except he had this one and threw it across the floor. When I picked it up, I recognized it. It's one that I traced the lines on a long time ago. And so it's actually got it from the same place I got this one from. So if you listen to my other video, I was saying that I got it from this area that I considered to be haunted. At least by my knowledge. You can kind of see where there's like, this looks like a cat kind of leaning over, either licking something or eating something, is crouched down. And then if you turn it up this way, you've got like this mammoth head, or mastodon. Looks more like a mastodon. Okay, so, but anyway, this. When I started, like, I mean, you can see by the shape of this rock, it looks like a potato, okay, but I don't know what I was channeling back then, and it was very similar to this other one that I kind of did. So I mean, I remember this being the first little kind of squatty looking mammoth that I saw in here. So I knew I was onto something. So when I had this one recently, I was, like I said, I was about ready to discard it, and then I started tracing these lines because I saw these very obvious like needle marks in it. And then like you could see like the thread stitching it up. And what that kind of looks like snakeskin to me, if you ask me. But you'd see like that very obvious thread marks in it. So look right above my thumbnail. And like even in these areas here, thread, like puncture marks, thread. And so I connected the dots, and we've got like looks like a mammoth back here, and the head of a mammoth here. It's a bit like, what the heck, you know? I'm just like turning it. I mean, could that be a rhino head? But then it's like turning it this way, it looks like a wolf or something kind of laying on its side. That one I didn't know, but doing this little area here, like it looks like a bit of a raccoon, like a raccoon tail. So those white areas there, that's like, trying to make this bigger, zoom in better. It doesn't seem to want to go. But that's like this very thick embroidery stitches. If I turn it, maybe you can see it better. You can kind of see that. It's interesting because I see the threads, but as old as these are, it's like all that has done is just crystallize or melded in with the rock. Everything just kind of melded together. That's a good word for it. It's like crystallized. Like it's not like you can actually pull out an actual thread anymore. It's not there. It's kind of, in other words, it's kind of like a fossil. There's really nothing left of the original remains, the original bones. It's all been mineralized, so it's like permineralized. So go back to this. So like, yeah, this even has like little puncture marks in it. Then I was like, I decided to kind of, if you look at it this way, it's like I found something over here too. I always think of the mammoths as having more squared off heads, and the mastodons are more rounded. I used a couple different mediums to do that, but maybe I got this one wrong. Maybe it was meant to be looked at like this, and maybe that's just a head. I saw something that looked like an eye, like maybe there. I tried to trace stuff over here. Does that kind of look like something laying down? Like a cat, maybe? I don't know, I did this so long ago. What I think it may have been, and I didn't see it then, was if I held it like this, you could see this is like solid rock, but you could see I must have like been tracing threads. That's weird. It wouldn't be anything I would pursue now. It's just really not that obvious. Mouth, eye, just the face is over here, and like maybe a headdress going back. But I think if that really was like a mastodon head, that's kind of cool. I mean, you can see the eye there, the trunk going down this way. Does have some interesting dimensions, but like I said, the same area that I found. This one in. Interesting.